which they will be better. Both of them, it's middle of the summer in Krakow, so it's always sunny. It's about 25 to 30 degrees, and the days are really, really long. So I think we can enjoy Krakow at the best season. About our sponsors, like I said before, it's mainly our universities, and they will also let us stay in student dormitories, because during the holiday they are like empty. Yeah. And also we have here a really popular radio in Krakow, Max, and the publishing house. And about the fee, actually we don't know yet exact price, but for sure it will be between 2,000 and 2,050 euros. 200. Yeah, it was in zlotys actually. So it's like 200 to 250 euros, and we can invite about 100 people. And hope we'll see you in Krakow in summer 2017. Okay, thank you. Are there any questions? I'll offer to Anil.
I'm just asking for clarification.
Your name and your
I'm Ture, IVSA expert. Because as a president, I should ask, can you just explain a little bit about the World Gap Day? Because since we have a Muslim chapters, so it's like, can you explain about the World Gap Day, which is attended by Papa, also like. World Gap Day, Yeah, just I wanted to clarify, also we have the Muslim chapters, so just want to make it clear what it is, so can you explain?
It's not the same day.
My mistake, sorry, I got my question back.
Any other questions? Are there any questions? Okay, thank you very much. Should we do the results now or the other presentation first? Okay, thank you. Malaysia. Welcome. I tried to open it, but it doesn't open.
Hello. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. First of all, let me just state that I am doing this on behalf of IVSA Malaysia. At this point of time, you can disregard me as an EXCO member. Please don't take that into consideration. I am just a member of IVSA Malaysia. Now we can begin. Okay, so IVSA Malaysia for Congress 2017. Some of you are really surprised, and those of you who are not, you are not paying attention. This is because it's weird that Malaysia didn't say anything until the very last minute. We had a lot of discussions within our IVSA chapters in Malaysia. We have two, IVSA Malaysia Kelantan and IVSA Malaysia Selangor. Now, why Malaysia? Let's talk a little bit about what we're going to do. First of all, Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is the capital state of Malaysia, and it is also where University Putra Malaysia is, or also IVSA Malaysia Selangor, which is where you see most of our Malaysian students are from. What we're going to do there is do a little bit of sightseeing and visit the campus for UPM. And then we're also going to Kelantan, which is a northern state in Malaysia, where's IVSA Malaysia Kelantan, where I'm from, as well as Dylan and a couple of other people. This is where University Malaysia Kelantan is situated, and it's a weird place with very weird language. But we'll learn that. Terengganu is a place where there is the sea turtle conservation program, as well as seahorse and pipefish tagging, which I will explain about later. Pahang is another province where it has the Kuala Gandah Elephant Sanctuary. We'll be thinking about doing some workshops, we'll be talking about Malaysian cuisine, and we'll talk about parties. Now, main sponsorship body. Basically what happened is IVSA Malaysia, a couple months ago, came into contact with a very interesting group called the Malaysia Convention Exhibition Bureau. What they are is, they are actually a body which is attached to the government of Malaysia and the tourism industry of Malaysia. And what they do is they help students, or any association for that matter, organize events and convention and exhibitions. So what they do is they assist, they find sponsors for us, they find hotels for us, they find events for us, they basically do everything. And it's going to be really cool. And yeah, so that's very interesting. And that's how we came up with the idea of IVSA Malaysia. For the both of us, IVSA Malaysia Kelantan, IVSA Malaysia Selangor, are going to team up to do this. Now, let's talk about Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is the capital city of Malaysia, and some of you will probably have seen these things, which are the Petronas Twin Towers. Once the tallest building in the world, now not so much. But still, we are in the tallest Twin Towers in the world, and that is that. This is the Kuala Lumpur Tower. Once the tallest building in the world, now very far away. But that's it. And if you can see, these are a couple of members from IVSA. This is when we did the Asia conference. Some of the people back there will also realize that we did. Jerry's waving, that's cool. And ooh, that is not part of the presentation. But this is in front of the Petronas Twin Towers. Okay, please. Over at KLCC, this is an aquarium in KLCC, which is the Twin Towers we saw earlier, which has been newly built, and we have some people there who are willing to take us around. It's going to be really cool. That's what we want to do. KL Bird Park. Some of us have been there before, and for those of you who haven't, it's really awesome. It's you have all these random birds from all over the world. Well, mostly Malaysia, but it's in that area, and they fly around and they do whatever they want around it, and so it's like you're visiting them, kind of. And these are just a couple pictures of Asia conference that we had in Malaysia. Batu Caves. Batu Caves is a place where a lot of Hindu devotees go to during several events and stuff like that. It's nice. It's a cave, and it's rocks. Let's go with that. For those of you who know that, that's that. All right, this is Putrajaya. Putrajaya is the official administrative department of Malaysia, and what what happened is a few years ago, our government decided, or Prime Minister of Malaysia decided to throw a lot of money into one specific region just to make it really nice. And that's what we got from it. University Putra Malaysia. Now, this is the university where which is the oldest chapter of IVSA in Malaysia. It is also a very big university which has lots and lots of facilities and is really, really cool. That's one of the places where we'll be doing a lot of our workshops, as well as we'll be talking to a lot of professors and doing a lot of things there. And this is the front of it. See, are there any people you recognize? Nope, never mind, that's okay. Please. Kelantan is where I'm from. Well, my university is from. And this is University of Malaysia Kelantan, which is the university where I'm from. As you can see, this is my faculty. It's really nice. There are a lot of umbrellas put like this. Supposedly some sort of decoration. It does nothing really. And this is my faculty. Malacca is the historic town of Malaysia, and it has all these random nice buildings. You can see at the side, Malaysia was conquered by the Portuguese, the Dutch, the British, and the Japanese for a really long time. So we have all these random things that they are remnants of previous cultures. Terengganu is a state that is really close to Kelantan, and this is where there's sea turtle conservation, which is one of the amazing things. We're actually talking with them right now to see if we can one kind of thing they do is they actually release turtles back into the ocean, which is really, really cool. And we're working on getting permission from them to do stuff with them. Seahorse and pipefish tagging. This is something we did. Most of the UPM students have done it before, and we're really, really looking forward to doing that. You can see the really cute seahorse. Pahang is another province, and we have the Kuala Ganda Elephant Sanctuary. Those of you who have it. And the elephants, this is where they save the elephants and they keep them there. And Sabah is pretty far away actually. You have to take a plane ride to get there, and we are actually going to partner with a flight company, a low-cost flight company, AirAsia, and we're planning very much to fly around so we don't have to travel around so much. Workshops. Well, this is basically what we've done as workshops, and it's fun stuff. Crane handling, how to handle birds. One of the main things we want to focus on, of course, is the fact that we have tropical diseases, and because of that, that's something that we want to be able to show to the people, like what these are, how we deal with them, and there's a lot of diseases. And that's just me holding the chicken. Malaysian food is something that's pretty often talked about because there's a lot of variety. For example, this is something that is like very Chinese. This is something that is very Indian, and that is something that is very Malay. You'll see things like that all over Malaysia, and because of the fact that we are a Muslim country, so so those of you who are worried about halal food, no worries there. And for those of you who like other stuff, there is something for everyone. IVSA friendships. Alright, this is some pictures that we have. That's Jerry right there. It doesn't look like him, but that's him. Dressed really nicely. And also, this is some other pictures of friends that we've had from all over the world, Japanese, Taiwanese, and all the other E's. There we are, just pointing, smiling, laughing, because everyone's very happy. Post-Congress. If we do post-Congress, we're thinking of doing several things. We have mountains, we have beaches, and we have, seas. And caves. We also have one of the largest caves in the world. Right there. And the organization chart, co-presidents would be Karina, those of you who know her, and myself from the two different universities. And some of the committee members are June, some of you know her, Vivian, Delna, Jasmine, Chinhong, and Neil, who's one of my close friends. Now, the maximum Congress fee we are saying is 350 euros. Again, the reason we throw out this number is because with some basic calculations, it will not go that high, and chances are it will decrease. But this is just a number we throw out first, so that we won't be lying to you. That's basically it. And also, we propose 300 delegates, so that if any problems, we'll be able to put all of you in, really. We want as many people as possible to come to Malaysia, and that's basically it. Thank you very much.
Are there any questions for IVSA Malaysia? Okay. Okay.
Hey, Cameron, I really think that. I'm just wondering, how, if you are elected president, how are you going to manage both planning this and your presidency?
Very good question. Thank you very much. Well, this is like, basically what it is I actually have a full committee set up who's actually going to be taking charge of doing this. All I'm doing is I'm really doing some delegating work. It's because I'm the main contact with my CED, which I mentioned earlier, and that's basically it, honestly. Everyone else is going to be doing work, which is quite funny, because I wouldn't be doing much work, sadly.
Any other questions? Len?
Do you have any plans to date?
Right, sorry, I thought you were going to ask me one. That's fine. The date we're planning is late July. I'm just finding that it's not in there. We're thinking late July to beginning of August. So we're planning on 2 weeks, 14 days. And that was the plan.
Okay, thank you very much. IVSA Bruno, could you give us a short idea of what you were planning for post-Congress? Same for Kaka after that.
So, first of all, sorry we didn't have mentioned in the presentation, but the brief idea would be that we want to take you to other cities that are somehow historically or culturally, let's say, fruitful. And we'd also like to team up probably with IVSA Historica to take you there as well to see the nature side there, because we are all. Huh? Yeah, yes. You can, honestly, we don't have idea about Fiesta Carnival because we put all the effort into the Congress itself.
Okay, thank you. Kaka?
So Poland actually is not a big country, but it's very beautiful. We've got mountains, Tatras mountains, they are very beautiful. So I'm sure we can get you there. And also we've got the sea on the north of Poland. So and the lower place is called Magury. So I'm sure we're able to make a tour around Poland.
Okay, thank you very much. The chair would also like to remind the chair and all the nominees, in case you are elected, you will be held accountable for the fee that you have mentioned here. Because it has happened in the past that people have seen a lower fee in the air and they're charging more. So please be aware of the fact the fees that are stated now will most likely be your fee. If you will request a higher fee, the GA will come back to the minutes to point that out, just so you're aware of that. Are there any other questions for any other nominees? Okay, then we will first hear the results from the election and then start voting on the Congress, correct? Shall we start with the results from the election?
Got it.
No, it's not that. Sorry.
So
election successfully done, and the results are 27 votes in favor for George Ellis of IVSA Greece.
So the chair would like to officially congratulate Yorkos Petralis as the new chair of the Animal Welfare Committee.
So I'm gonna do better than Arvid. So we have a winner in the presidency elections, and the new president.
So the chair would like to officially congratulate the new IVSA president who will assume the position of president-elect, Mr. Malcolm John. Thank you again for all the nominees. It's been a true pleasure to be able to have elections. So thank you to all of you. And we hope to see more of you in the future. So now we'll move on. So now we'll move on to the next point, which says voting for. To voting for the nominees of Congress. So again, we'll do the roll call. We now get 2 ballots, same as before. Fill them in, fold them once, and then we'll do the roll call again for you to collect them. Akil?
Okay. Austria.
Sorry, the nominees for Congress have to leave the room. Thank you. Exit Bruno. Exit Papa.
Examination. Okay.
They don't actually have to leave the room, do they?
Okay.
Because we're not voting for a person. And you can't send out a whole country because then you're taking away the whole vote.
Estonia.
Because I know that in the past we've kept them in the room, but hey, we've done other stuff in the past. So.
I think it's fine.
Okay, I'll go fetch them.
Finland. France. Others, if you get walked down quickly, please. Germany. Greece. Hungary. Indonesia. Netherlands. Norway.
Poland, Romania, Zambia, Slovenia,
Yeah, yeah. With the break that you have. Yeah.
everybody. There's a slight issue with the ballots, so it's going to take a bit of a moment. We'll call you up, but you guys can discuss in the meantime between all of you. Um,
You have a moment?
Guys, can everybody, if you've done your surveys, can you please pass them to the right-hand side of your table? So just rows all the surveys to the right, that row all the way to the right, that way all the way to the right. IVSA Sagna. Slovenia. Okay. South Africa.
Ah,
South Korea. Spain. Switzerland.
Guys, Zachary has a question about that. Just Ali.
Just a reminder, you write down your preference. So 1, 2, 3. You don't cross any boxes. Just 1, 2, 3. Isaac? Ivan? Sorry.
I was asking, I just want to know what were the reasons for the vote being valid and
Can we answer that question after we've had voted?
maybe we would like to give us an vote
Oh, that's a good question. They were invalid because they wrote something else than a number. So they either wrote a cross or a heart, or both. So only numbers, anything other than a number will be invalid. So anything other than 1, 2, and 3 is invalid.
Taiwan. Thailand.
Do you have to collect, to begin to collect the answer? This one is empty. But if it's empty, you don't have to collect them. You could have just delivered them and tell them they return it to you. Okay, but because it's one, um, we don't need it. We actually have one per person. We already. Maybe we give two to one person. If you want, like I don't know how I'm going to.
Tunisia.
You have to take all of this stuff, and then I have to fill it in my laptop. Yeah, to put them so I will into the spreadsheet. Yeah. Or you could do a survey on Google.
Turkey.
Okay, so I do it. I will do it next week. Yeah, you will tell me that. Like, I give you. I am really telling next week. I will give you that for February. Okay. Because if you put it in Google form, with the questionnaire, they already do the statistics. Okay, so it's just easier. It's just very easier. Okay.
UK and Ireland.
It was quite a lot of time. We don't know. We expected like one day. People are not sure. Yeah, that was maybe the
If you haven't filled in your preference, please raise your hand. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
But for the EU meeting, we don't have opt-in. So we don't. Actually, I think something missing. Do you know how many persons we had at the meeting? Do you know how many persons did we have at the EU meeting? At the EU. I can count. These are around 60 now. I had 10 left. 10 left. So okay. We should get back 90. So there should be still 40 out there. Okay. I will check and actually, yeah. I'm ready to
Is there anyone who hasn't filled in their ballot yet? Really? Is that slow? Votes will be collected, so please come down with your votes. Please show that you have 2 ballots holding and fold them once.
Austria. Guys, please make sure you fold those ballots. Belgium. Czech Republic. Estonia. Finland. France. Germany. Greece. Hungary. Indonesia. Malaysia. Nederland. Norway.
Poland. Guys, please be quiet.
Romania.
Segment.
Slovenia. South Africa. South Africa. South Korea. Spain. Switzerland. Taiwan. Thailand. Tunisia. Turkey. UK and Ireland.
Okay, thank you very much. The election committee will now count the votes. Okay, so while the election committee is voting, we'll continue with the agenda. So next up, we have developing future leaders. Andre, will you come down? So there's a new project within IVSA which is called Developing Future Leaders. Guys, please be quiet. It's been a project that we've been trying to set up for a few years now, and it is going to happen. And Andre here will give you a bit more information.
Okay guys, so me and Emma have been networking for a bit, and we came up with this project. Actually, Emma came up with it, and I'm trying to help her. So training new trainees, it is here to train students in soft skills so they're able to deliver workshops and trainings to other students. It focuses on communication and leadership, and also it is a self-sustaining network into which we want to get IVSA into. Where did we get the idea from? Well, a lot of other student organizations already are doing this thing, such as IVSA and IVSA and so on, and ELSA, for example. And it's a shame that IVSA isn't doing the same thing, because we find it really fruitful. What do we need the trainers for? Well, basically, they will give workshops similar to those workshops that we are receiving here. Those workshops would be specialized in soft skills, would be carried out in your MOs, and also during congress symposiums. And yeah, basically, is that it, or is there another slide as well? Thank you. Yeah, that's it. So, first edition will take place in Brno. That's because the next congress is happening in Austria, and since we are close together, we thought that it would be convenient. Also, it's because we already have at our university, which is connected with pharmaceutical students, good connections, and therefore we hope that we can somehow maintain it to deliver this first edition of workshop. Any IVSA member can take part. The dates are from 18th to 22nd of July. It may vary a bit, but we'd like to keep it this way. So it's the week before the IVSA Congress in Austria. It's organized in collaboration with IVSA, and we would like to have 8 IVSA members, 8 IVSA members, and 4 trainers that will come from different organizations to train these people into trainers. How to apply? There will be more information by the 1st of March 2016. Application will be from the 15th of March to the 15th of April, most likely. We want to give you enough time to sort something, but you also need to know it in advance to make it possible, so that's why we choose these dates. Acceptance letter be sent by the 1st of May. It is advisable to write a motivation letter because it's quite possible that there will be more people applying, and therefore we have something we can choose from or choose one based on. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for your attention.
Are there any questions about this project and event? Okay, then Tom, your name and your entity. You mean local workshops or training new trainers? Okay, so the idea is, the whole project is called Developing Future Leaders, and the idea is to have a network of trainers that will be able to give workshops in their own faculty or during conference symposium or during the EXCO live meetings to actually train the EXCO to be more efficient and work together, because that is something that we're lacking. So what we are hoping to do is to have one in Europe, one in America, and one in Asia. So we're starting one here now because most of the trainers from other organizations are in Europe. And then those people that are trained will have to go and do workshops in a local level or at Congress. And if they have enough hours of training giving, they will be able to train new trainers. So at some point we'll have a network of trainers that are able to teach others and train each other. So we're planning on having one per year per region. Okay? Any other questions? Kiki?
I was wondering, is it like a really IVSA member thing? Since you were saying you have to give that many hours of how do you say that, workshops or whatever to become like a trainer and train possible trainers. So if you were like, maybe you're your fourth year student and you start this thing, then maybe you will be graduated at the point where you can train someone.
No, it doesn't have to be an IVSA member. So the people that you give the workshop to don't necessarily have to be IVSA members. Depends on what kind of workshop it is. So you have to send in a report of the workshop, and then we decide if that's allowed to count as workshops. And then resuming is after you graduate, if you can still train. Yes, so when there are several workshops or trainings that are happening, you send a call for trainers out to all the existing trainers, and it depends on your motivation and your organization if they will only accept IVSA members or if they also accept the alumni from it. So it kind of depends on which event it is. Any other questions? Okay, then we will move on to the next point on the agenda, which is the presentation of the 65th IVSA Congress in Austria. we got some news from Austria. Not Austria. Germany.
Oh yeah, that's not working.
Okay guys, so we want to present you one more time our congress in Austria, our 65th IVSA Congress. So the hard facts will be the dates 24th of July till 3rd of August. We will take up to 300 delegates and the fee will be 400 euros. Yeah, that's us. Our OC team, we are 70 people. Everybody has their own position, and 3 of them are here right now. You might know some of them, the others are new ones. Yeah. So that's our draft itinerary. It's pretty same like we presented the last 2 times. So there is arrival, and then we'll have a banner night at our own bar at the university. So somehow a lot of flags came to our office in Vienna, I don't know how, from Romania and from UK and Ireland. And we thought it would be a nice idea to do a party with hanging up all the flags. Yeah, and then you can take them back again to your countries. On Monday, we'll have our welcoming speech. We'll have a welcoming lecture about our topic, preventive veterinary medicine. Then we'll do our university tour. We'll have lunch at the university and starting with GA1. And at night, cultural evening, and then ending it again at our bar at the university. Tuesday, GA lunch city tour, and then we'll go to our amusement park. And at the amusement park, we have a really nice restaurant where we are planning to eat. And at night, we're going to do a pub crawl. Pub crawl with 300 people won't work out, so we changed this to like just go into one pub and hopefully you pull out. 27, we'll start with lectures. So we put that now in blocks, so it's either lectures, workshops, or sponsor lectures. We'll have lunch, GA3, and then we'll have a traditional Austrian meal with, it's really awesome. I love it. It's from the countryside. Yeah, you're going to see. And then night out again, 28 lectures, lunch, workshops, and then there's like our castle party. That's a really, really, really big point in our itinerary. We wanted to have next to the formal dinner also a theme party. So we'll go with buses to this amazing castle. And we'll have dinner there with a barbecue, and it will be night. Yeah, night. Yeah. So it will be based on that topic. Probably it will be it will be a dinner and all you can drink fee. Yeah, it's gonna be really amazing. Like this is one of the most amazing nights there. The day afterwards is a free morning, and there probably will be all you can drink. So we don't want you to be in the lecture then. Then we have lunch, lecture, workshop sponsors, international stands, and dinner. And then if you want to join, again, it's the bar at our university. 30th is optional tours. You're going to see them later. Lunch at the hostel, and then we're going to go to Schönbrunn, which is a really nice park in Vienna. And then we'll have our Oktoberfest, and some of you might know already what Oktoberfest is. We'll do it every year at our university, and it's really nice. We dress up with our dills in the tracht, and we're going to show you how to do Oktoberfesting. 31st is GA, so that's actually our IVSA day. GA lunch, expo workshop, EO meeting, dinner, silent auction, live auction. First, again, lectures, lunch, GA dinner, GA lunch, lectures. White teacher party. Oh, and here it doesn't say it, and that's the formal dinner. Yeah, that's also an amazing night. So there's like two really huge nights in Vienna. The formal dinner will be at our city hall. Yeah. Yeah, and maybe. What? Mayor? Okay, maybe our mayor will join us. He already said he wants to join us and see you guys, but yeah, he likes to talk a lot. So. And he likes to drink a lot. So if he's gonna be there, he's gonna drink a lot. Yeah, and then third is departure. So what we're doing at our congress is we depart you guys, so in streams, so you can, with the application, you tell us what you're interested in, and then you get the lectures and the workshops with this stream. So we have companion animals, we want to do workshops about pain control, reanimation, surgery, and we have a clever dog lab at our university. Equine, we want to talk about lameness diagnosis, andrology, colic, human-animal relationship, science and conservation medicine is more like the alternative stream, so you get to see more different parts of our university. Yeah, we also have wildlife department and the Wolf Science Center in Vienna, so we're going to visit this with this stream. And then we have production animals and food. And the last one is our undergraduate stream, so for the ones who are not really specified yet, we wanted to have our own stream so that they also understand the lectures that are given. Yeah. So our social program will be split up again. So what we do here is we offer you three free optional tours where you don't have to pay. And if you are interested in something else, you have to choose it and then you have to pay. It's not going to be much, it's like 5 to 10 euros. Yeah. So you can either do a tour through the St. Stephen's Cathedral or the cemetery. Then we also thought of doing a Schnapps Museum tour. Which one is this? Oh yeah, this is a really nice small hill next to Vienna located, so you will sit up here, we'll walk up here, do like a little bit hiking, not much, like almost nothing. And then you can have a really nice view of Vienna. We want to go to the chocolate museum, we want to go to one of the biggest breweries in Vienna. And if you want, you can also just go for a coffee or have like a really nice breakfast in the city, or take a walk at the old Danube or the new Danube. We also offer you workshops. So those are our workshops. Austrian for beginners, how to do traditional female hairstyles, Austrian card games. I really like this one. Austrian music, we want to do some sports with you if you're interested, so we're going to offer you CrossFit or yoga. We want to do Austrian Schussplatten, which is a really nice traditional dance style. I can't do it, but you will learn it. Yeah, because I'm going to show you. And we want to do Austrian waltz with you, because the formal dinner is going to be like in this big city hall, and there's going to be a lot of dancing too, so that the ones who are interested in it can dance at the formal dinner. Okay, so that's our university. Yeah, our university just celebrated the 250th birthday. This year is the 20th birthday on our new campus. Yeah, you're gonna see it. It's a really nice university. I love it. Our accommodation is a Yao Palace, it's like a hostel, It is about 20-25 minutes from the university, and yeah, we're gonna all stay there together. Transportation, you can either arrive in Vienna at the airport Schwechat, or you can arrive at Bratislava, which most of the time is cheaper if you come from somewhere in Europe, and then just take the bus, which is like 2 hours. I think 2 hours right from Bratislava, so it's most of the time it's cheaper for you. And in Vienna itself, you'll get a ticket for the whole 11 days, and then you can go everywhere you want with this ticket. Yeah, that's our university. So, post-conference.
Hi. So just a few words about our post-congress. It will be located in the heart of Austria. It's near the Salzkammergut. Maybe some of you have heard about it. Like, you know Hallstatt? Chinese or Asian guys, you know Hallstatt? Very famous. Has anyone of you been there? No? Okay. So yeah, we are going to St. Lilian. It's located at the lake. We will stay there at the hostel. It's directly at the lake, so you can go for a swim whenever you want. Our main ideas about the post-congress is to keep the fee as low as possible. That means in the fee it will be about 250 euros. It includes the transportation, accommodation, and food will be included for every day. For the program, you can choose every day what to do. We will always offer a program for free. We will offer a cheap one and a normal price one. So every evening you have to choose what to do the next day. Program will look like going to visiting Salzburg or going for a hike. As you see, it's a very lovely area. There are a lot of cable cars. Another program will be barbecue at the lake or visiting Hallstatt, visiting Holland. It means they're all areas with salt mines. So yeah, it's really nice there and just relax and yeah, some more days in Austria with Austrian lifestyle. So I'm looking forward to see you.
So almost last point is our alumni. Yeah, we're doing an alumni event, so for everybody who has already graduated till summer can join this event. You can also apply on this website for it, and the further information will come really soon about it. The dates are already stated, 28th till 31st of July. And now for the application itself. You have to first register and then as we have not so much time, I'm just gonna log in now. Put in your mail address, put in your phone number. All easy, very easy. You get a mail saying, hey, you've been applying for the Congress. Awesome. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna leave this now because we still have to show you the budget. So it's stated really easily what you have to do. You state your name, your passport number, and what the thing about this application is that you can still change your streams, or for example your optional tours, or what you want to do till a certain date. You also get like from us a news feed. So if, for example, all the lectures are stated, then you get it with your news feed. Yeah, so it's almost like Facebook, just smaller, like really small and easier. Okay. So I'll just give you a real brief overview of our budget, and I'll start with the income. So first, delegates fees. Since you all know that we have the number of 300 delegates available, we are kind of like, sorry, that number is wrong. I did it yesterday on the bus. I was a little tired. We accounted for 289 delegates coming in, and we already put out the 10%. So that's the delegates. Then 8 times the fee from the expo, and 3 times the use fee that we have also. So for the sponsors for now, our university is actually really generous, and also our students council. Then we have the alumni club of veterinarians in Austria, MSD Index, Mediacorp, and for now we're still waiting for a reply from the government aid. There's like a Congress support, and they are already told us that we would get an amount, but not yet how much. And also the official representative for all the veterinarians in Austria, they already they already said that they would sponsor one evening. We just don't know yet which one, so that will also come to it. And yes, we're still working on some. We're still in contact with some sponsors, and we'll also do some more active. Sorry, just one moment. Okay, I'll come to that later. But we're still working on some more. So the expenses that we have so far, I really just put out now the big bullet points because I don't think that the small, the details are really important right now. So the lodging is like 60,000 euros. It's 20 euros per night per person, including breakfast. Then we have the food, which includes all lunches, lunch packages, and dinners. Transportation, which includes the public transport systems and also bus transportation that we will need for the castle party. Culture program is for now the Schönbrunn Zoo, which unfortunately they're not very helpful with reducing their fee. Evening program, since you know now that we have not only the formal dinner but also the castle party, it's quite high, but it also includes the security that we need for our parties at the university. Organization includes our website, webpage, and program that we use for that, and booklets, and like all things that concern organizational stuff. The clothing, it's also the clothes for the delegates that will become, and also for the seating, gifts for our lecturers, and since we told that some of the cultural program will be free, we'll of course give those who will organize that earlier. Then we also counted some unexpected expenses into our budget. So for now, it's 100,046. I'm sorry, I can't raise that number enough to time. And I know that we have like a budget of 10,000 euros right now, but as I said, we're still working with some sponsors. We have some programs coming in until summer,
we're still not yet done. So some events and also another satellite, if I'm correct. And right now we could actually also get this number like to 0 if we would adjust our program, but those are actually really important sites and points that we would really like you to see in Vienna. So until we really have no other chance, we believe in the program, and we are really certain that we will end up with a 0 in this box.
Thank you, Georgina. IVSA Expert. Just one question with regards to the stream. So the streams are quite specific, like quite small animals in there. What happens if there's somebody that wants to look into all of them?
Oh, that's not possible. No.
Any other questions?
Alexander Hanan from IVSA Testing, former privilege. This conference gonna be amazing. It's getting really cold inside here. And open a window. Lucian, I was thinking I'm gonna have to say this.
Someone else who wants to second this?
Second.
Any other questions? Willie?
Usually, is the schedule of the alumni is the same as the normal database?
Can you say it again, please?
The schedule of the alumni
Yeah.
is same as the
So now it will be slightly different. Of course, we'll try to, for example, put you guys together in some evening events, but generally you have a different program because you're already alumni, and we don't want you to put in lectures which are actually for non-graduates. Is that right, Isaac?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, then the election committee has the results for the elections.
Hello again. This time we check, double check. Everything's in order properly. So, you voted, we counted, and the first results were these. Yes. So, as we see, Krakow had the least votes. She was eliminated, and as you all know, we counted the second preference votes of IVSA and Krakow. And so the next result, so those who went to the next round, well, IVSA do not Czech Republic and IVSA Malaysia. So we counted, we did what we said, and the results were.
Oh, yeah! Give it to me.
IVSA Malaysia.
The chair would like to officially congratulate the hosts for the 66th IVSA Congress 2017, IVSA Malaysia. Okay, thank you very much, election committee. Oh. Okay, the votes will be with the election committee until tomorrow. Guys, please stay quiet. Everyone has the right to ask election committee about the votes and to see them. So if you have any questions, please go see them. Then we move on to the next point on the agenda, which is any other business. So this is any points that have come up during the GA. Secretary, are there any points that have come up during the GA? Okay. Chair will now ask, is there any other business? Is there any other member that would like to state anything? Vicky?
Victoria, IVSA. The application period will start on February 3rd for our conference. So that's next week, Wednesday.
Thank you. Any other business? Hearing no other business, the chair would now like to adjourn GA meeting of the IVSA Symposium Taiwan. Meeting adjourned. Okay, so please make sure you guys all fill in your evaluation forms. They have been handed out to you. Then we will also continue with the live function. Sophie, anywhere here?
Did you hand out all of them? Did we hand